Hello friends, now today we will solve example number 2 on fund flow statement. So this is an example number 2. Following are the balance sheets of XYZ Limited. Prepare fund flow statement. The balance sheets are given to you, two different balance sheets. One is of 31st March 2019, another is of 31st March 2020. On liability side, equity share capital, preference share capital, general reserve, profit and loss account, bank loan, debentures, sundry creditors, outstanding expenses, proposed dividend. On asset side, goodwill, investments, fixed assets, closing stock, sundry debtors, cash and bank balance. Total of the balance sheet 38 lakhs 40,000 and 43 lakhs. In addition to balance sheet, there is additional information. Number 1, during the year 2020, company has charged depreciation of rupees 3 lakhs on fixed asset. It means during the year 1920, that is the second year, company has charged depreciation of rupees 3 lakhs. Second, during the year 2020, company has purchased new fixed assets costing rupees 7 lakhs. It means during the year 1920, that is in the second year, company has purchased new fixed asset costing rupees 7 lakhs. And third one, that is a interim dividend paid rupees 50,000 in October 2019. October 2019 means obviously in the second year, that is a 1920. Because this year is ending on 31st March 2020, so it has started on 1st April 2019. So in this year, interim dividend has paid of rupees 50,000. So this balance sheet, and with this additional information, now we have to prepare fund flow statement. Already I have kept the format ready. This is a fund flow statement format. We will come to this statement later on. Now this is a format for statement showing change in working capital. Then it is a format for funds from operation and working note fixed asset account. Now first we will start with this statement, that is change in working capital statement. So for change in working capital statement, we will have to find out working capital of both the year. Working capital means what? Current assets minus current liabilities is equal to working capital. Under the current assets, generally the items we see closing stock, sundry debtors, bills receivables, cash and bank balance, prepaid expenses. In current liabilities, creditors or bills payables and outstanding expenses. So now we'll prepare this working note first. Go to your main example balance sheet. Check out on asset side which different current assets are there. Closing stock, debtors, cash and bank balance. For the first year, that is a 2019, closing stock 2 lakhs, sundry debtors 3 lakhs 40,000 and cash and bank balance 80,000. So I will take this amount in change in working capital statement. 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs 40,000 and 80,000. Once again you can check out 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs 40,000 and 80,000. So these are the current assets of the year 31st March 2019. For the second year, stock is 2 lakh 50,000, sundry debtors 2 lakhs 90,000, cash and bank is 40,000. So that is 2 lakh 50,000, 2 lakh 90,000 and 40,000. So I will take over here 2 lakhs 50,000. Then second one is 2 lakhs 90,000 and cash balance is 40,000. So prepaid expenses, there are no prepaid expenses. Now the total is there. Total current assets you can check out on calculator. 2 lakhs plus 3 lakhs 40,000 plus 80,000 is equal to 6 lakhs 20,000. 2 lakhs 50,000 plus 2 lakhs 90,000 plus 40,000 is equal to 5 lakhs 80,000. Now next one is current liabilities. Current liabilities, what is there in current liabilities? Mainly creditors, bills payables and outstanding expenses. Where we will find these current liabilities? Obviously in our example balance sheet liability side. You can check out here the three current liabilities are given: sundry creditors, outstanding expenses and proposed dividend. But out of that, proposed dividend we are going to consider separately in fund flow statement. So it will not be the part of current liability. So in current liability only these two items will appear: sundry creditors and outstanding expenses. So for the first year, sundry expense creditors 2 lakhs, outstanding expenses 60,000. So we will take this one, 2 lakhs and 60,000. So sundry creditors 2 lakhs, outstanding expenses 60,000. Year 2, sundry creditors 3 lakhs and outstanding expenses 1,20,000. So 3 lakhs and 1,20,000. So 2,60,000 and 1,60,000. Sorry, 2 lakh and 60,000, 3 lakhs and 1,20,000. Take the total of current liabilities, that is 2 lakhs plus 60,000, that comes to 2,60,000. Second year 3 lakhs plus 1,20,000, that comes to 4,20,000. So now here we have got total current assets and total current liabilities of both the year. So then what we have to do? We have to find out net working capital. Net working capital means total current assets minus total current liabilities. So that is equal to total current assets minus total current liabilities, that comes to 3,60,000. So first year net working capital is rupees 3,60,000. Same we can find out for the second year. Total current assets 5,80,000 minus total current liabilities 4,20,000. So working capital is equal to 1,60,000. It is 1,60,000. So now we have to find out the change. Change is what? Change in the working capital of both these two, that is 3,60,000 minus 1,20,000, 60,000. So that comes to 2 lakhs. So this is the change. Change is rupees 2 lakhs. 2 lakhs means what? Whether it is increased or decreased. So that has decreased. You can check out. First year it was 3,60,000. Second year 1,60,000. So it has decreased by rupees 2 lakhs. So our change in working capital is of rupees 2 lakhs. So decrease in working capital, this will go directly to our fund flow statement. On which side? You can check out the format. Fund flow statement. See here on the sources side there is a decrease in working capital. So decrease in working capital 2 lakhs. Obviously increase in working capital will be 0, because either there will be the decrease in working capital or increase in working capital. So if the working capital has decreased, nothing will come in increase in working capital. So our this working note first statement is over. Change in working capital. So working capital has decreased by rupees 2 lakhs. Now next we will go to our working note number 1, that is funds from operations. This is a format which I have already given to you, as we are starting with the first item, that is a change in the profit and loss account balance. Where we will find this? Obviously in our example on balance sheet liability side. You can check out, this is the item, profit and loss account. First year it is 6 lakhs, second year it is 6,80,000. It means this profit and loss account balance has increased by rupees 80,000. So change in the balance is increased 80,000. So this is a positive change. Profit and loss account has increased, means our profit has increased, that surplus has increased by rupees 80,000 during the year 1920. So this is a positive change. If there would have been reduction in the balance, then would have taken it as a minus figure. But here it is positive change. Next, add. What is to be added? Increase in reserves. Now check out increase in reserve. Reserves are also on balance sheet liability side. General reserve. First year 4 lakhs. Second year 4 lakhs 50,000. It means reserves have increased by rupees 50,000. So increase in reserve 50,000. Again same, suppose the reserves would have been decreased, so would have taken it as a minus amount. Now next is proposed dividend. Which proposed dividend? Of the second year. Now second year proposed dividend we have to add. Proposed dividend is here, that is 1 lakh. Proposed dividend is rupees 1 lakh. Second year, first year 80,000, second year is 1 lakh. Now before moving further, just again I will make this one issue clear. This is the proposed dividend. This proposed dividend means at the time of closing of balance sheet, that is on 31st March 2019, the board of directors has made the provision for the dividend. So that's why it is only the provision, it is exactly not the liability. But after closing of the balance sheet of the audit takes place, and when the annual general meeting of the company takes place, in annual general meeting, that company decides the amount of dividend for which today shareholders give their consent, and then it becomes the final dividend, and then it becomes liability of the company. And as per the statutory rules, within the prescribed time period, company has to pay that dividend. It means because of this system we assume that this is the current year provision, but this was the last year provision which has been paid in the current year. ये provision last year में किया था, means during the year 31st March 2019 ये provision कर दिया था. Suppose if we assume that annual general meeting takes place as the last day of the prescribed time, so that is the 30th September. So 30th September को annual general meeting हो गई होगी. Shareholders must have given their consent, and then it would have become liability, and immediately company had paid this liability. Means this 80,000 amount of dividend paid, this amount of dividend, final dividend has been paid in the current year, that is 1920. So it means we assume that this 80,000 has been paid during the year, during the current year, and this current year provision, and that's why we add back it into the profit for कैलकुलेटिंग फंड्स फ्रॉम ऑपरेशंस. कि अभी तक ये पेड नहीं किया है, हमने सिर्फ प्रोविजन किया है. इसके लिए हमारा इस साल का जो प्रॉफिट था वो दैट हैज़ बीन रिड्यूस्ड बाय रुपीज 1 लाख. इसके लिए हम हमारा प्रॉफिट एक्चुअल प्रॉफिट बढ़ा के ले रहे हैं. वी आर एडिंग बैक टू द प्रॉफिट ऑफ 1 लाख, एंड ये 80,000 जो है दैट वी विल शो एज अ पेमेंट ऑफ फाइनल डिविडेंड. दिस इज अ फाइनल डिविडेंड ऑफ लास्ट ईयर, एंड दैट्स व्हाई यू विल नोटिस हियर, यहाँ पर मैंने मेंशन किया है प्रपोज डिविडेंड ऑफ सेकंड ईयर, सो दैट इज रुपीज 1 लाख. एंड व्हाट वी हैव टू डू विद द लास्ट ईयर डिविडेंड? सो दिस वी हैव टू शो एज अ पेड ड्यूरिंग द ईयर. सो इमीडिएटली दैट, तो इसका रिलेशन कहाँ पर आएगा? इट विल बी डायरेक्टली अपीयर ऑन द फंड फ्लो स्टेटमेंट ऑन एप्लीकेशन साइड. सो नॉट टू फॉरगेट इट, इमीडिएटली वी विल राइट डाउन देयर. सो इट इज dividend paid. Dividend paid is a proposed means final dividend. I will mention it as a final dividend. That is last year final dividend. Last year final dividend. I will show it as a payment. That is the application. I hope it is clear. So last year dividend, last year proposed dividend we have to show as a payment. That is the application. And the current year proposed dividend we have to add back into the profit for calculating funds from operations. Okay. Now interim dividend. What about interim dividend? Always you will find the information about the interim dividend in additional information in the example. So you can check out the third information. Interim dividend paid rupees 50,000 in October 2019. मीन्स इन एडिशन टू द लास्ट ईयर फाइनल डिविडेंड, जो लास्ट ईयर का फाइनल डिविडेंड था 80,000 विच हैव ऑलरेडी बीन पेड ड्यूरिंग दिस ईयर. इन एडिशन टू दिस 80,000 दिस इंटीरियम डिविडेंड हैज आल्सो पेड इन द करंट ईयर, दैट इज बिकॉज इट इज पेड ऑन October 2019, so it has been paid during the current year. So this 50,000 also will have to add back into profit while calculating funds from operation, because dividend is payable out of profit. So after adding all this, we will get the total of this, that is to find out the profit after tax. जो हमारा नेट प्रॉफिट टैक्स आफ्टर टैक्स था, उसको कैलकुलेट करने के लिए हमको इतना ऐड बैक करना पड़ेगा. सो वी विल गेट 80,000 plus 50,000 plus 1 lakh plus 50,000, so that comes to 2,80,000. So this is my net profit after tax. 80,000 plus 50,000 plus 1 lakh plus 50,000. Next, what is next? Further we have to add back some of the items. First one is a provision for tax. Now check out the balance sheet. In this balance sheet, nowhere there is a provision for tax, and also no information in additional information. It means there is a no provision for tax, no taxation paid. तो उसमें कुछ नहीं आता. Now next one is a depreciation. So depreciation. What about depreciation? Check out. यहाँ पर दिया है in additional information. During the year, company has charged depreciation of rupees 3 lakhs on fixed assets. So this will have to consider. At the same time, one more information is also there, that is during the year 2020, company has purchased new fixed asset costing rupees 7 lakhs. So now these both the information is relating to fixed asset. So it is better that we will immediately prepare fixed asset account. For fixed asset account, what we require? Opening balance and closing balance. Opening balance and closing balance, where it is given, that is on balance sheet asset side. This is our balance sheet. You can check out asset side fixed asset 20 lakhs and 24 lakhs. So these are the opening balance, this is closing balance. So these two balances plus these two information, we will prepare fixed asset account as a working note number 2. So यहाँ पे इसको पेंडिंग रख के now we will go to the working note number 2. यहाँ पे मैंने ऑलरेडी ओपनिंग बैलेंस और क्लोजिंग बैलेंस को रिकॉर्ड करके रखा है. As it is an asset account, real account, debit what comes in, so opening balance will be on debit side, closing balance will be on credit side. So opening balance 20 lakhs, closing balance 24 lakhs. Now what else we have required? Now we require first the depreciation. During the year, company has charged depreciation of rupees 3 lakhs. Where the depreciation will appear? That is a credit side. So here I will record depreciation of rupees 3 lakhs. Next, during the year 2020, company has purchased new fixed asset costing rupees 7 lakhs. So company ने during the year क्या किया है कि fixed asset purchase किया of rupees 7 lakhs. So purchase of fixed asset, what will be the accounting entry? Fixed asset account debit to bank or cash account. So it will appear on fixed asset account debit side. 7 lakhs to bank and cash. In addition to this, what else we know about the fixed asset? Nothing. Because we know the opening balance, we know the closing balance, then we know about the amount of depreciation, and we know here the amount of new asset purchased. Now in this example, depreciation amount is directly given. In earlier example, depreciation rate was given to us. So we calculated that depreciation. But here the amount is directly given. So with the help of this, we have to close this account. So debit side 20 lakhs plus 7 lakhs, the total is 27 lakhs. Credit side you can check out 3 lakhs plus 24 lakhs, that is also 27 lakhs. So it means this account is closed. Means in addition to this one, there is no any missing item. यहाँ पर कोई भी missing नहीं है. Whatever information is available, so that is there. So it means change in the amount balance of fixed asset, opening 20 lakhs and closing 24 lakhs. So that change of 4 lakhs is because of purchase of new asset 7 lakhs and depreciation of rupees 3 lakhs. आप यहाँ पर चेक करोगे, these 3 items I have marked it in red. Why this is so? because these three items we require while preparing the fund flow statement. The first one, depreciation. Where we require depreciation? Depreciation we require here in funds from operation to be added. So immediately now I will add back depreciation. So depreciation is here. Now these two bank and buy bank, means this is the purchase of new fixed asset, this is the sale of new asset. In this example, sale of asset is 0, but there is a purchase. So purchase or sale of asset, that comes directly in the fund flow statement either as a application and source. So here there is only purchase of new asset. So purchase of new asset means what? Application of funds. So directly I will go to the fund flow statement. On application side you can check out purchase of asset ₹7 lakhs. मैं यहाँ पर लिख देता हूँ, तो इसके बाद में हम भूल नहीं जाएंगे. Already we have given here the reference of working note, purchase of asset, working note number 2. How these 7 lakhs has arrived? Immediately one can check out this working note number 2. Okay, so this is over. Again we will come to our main working note of funds from operations. The next item is goodwill written off. Again go to the balance sheet, check out on asset side whether there is an item called goodwill. Yes, it is there. So here goodwill, first year 5,20,000, second year 5 lakhs. It means goodwill balance has reduced by ₹20,000. Why it has reduced? That is because of writing off of the goodwill balance by ₹20,000. As we know that goodwill is one of the fictitious asset. Only purchase goodwill can be recorded in the books of account, and whatever the purchase goodwill we record in the books of account as asset, which is to be written off over a number of years. Means every year part amount of goodwill we write off. Write off means what? From asset side we deduct the asset side by that much amount and transfer to the profit and loss. Just like a depreciation. It is not depreciation, but actual treatment is like a depreciation. What treatment we used to give for the depreciation? That is a depreciation account debit to asset account. इसका मतलब हम asset account में credit करते हैं. Credit करते means ultimately we reduce the balance of asset account and transfer it to the profit and loss account. Debit side, same situation, profit and loss account to goodwill account by ₹20,000. It means during the year goodwill of ₹20,000 written off over profit and loss account. So this is goodwill written off ₹20,000. So हम यहाँ पर ऐड करेंगे. Why we have to add it back? Because writing off of goodwill is only a book adjustment. It is only a book entry. There is no actual movement on account of goodwill in the funds. Funds में कोई भी change नहीं होता. हम सिर्फ book entry पास करते हैं, profit and loss account debit to goodwill account. And because of that, by debiting a profit and loss account, our profit get reduces. और इसके लिए हमको actual profit चाहिए. What we have to find out? Actual funds from operations. और इसके लिए हम उसको add back करके रहते हैं. I hope it is clear. Next is preliminary expenses written off. Same thing with the preliminary expenses, just like a goodwill. Just check out on the balance sheet. Is there any item called preliminary expenses? No. So nothing will to be added back on account of preliminary expenses. So 0. Next is loss on sale of asset. यहाँ पर मैंने working note लिखा है. Which working note? Fixed asset. So this is a fixed asset we have prepared. Have we got any amount called as a loss on sale of asset? No. So this is also 0. Next. So this is also 0. Any other non-cash expenditure? Nothing has found. So that is also 0. So now here we will have to take the total of this one. So this is net profit after tax 2,80,000 plus we have to add back these two items. So this one 2,80,000 plus 30,000 plus 20,000, that comes to 6 lakhs. From this 6 lakhs now we have to deduct certain items. The first one, profit and loss account. Profit on sale of asset. Again working note, fixed asset account we have prepared. Is there any item called as a profit on sale of asset we found? No. There is neither loss on sale of asset nor profit on sale of asset. So that will also be 0. Then interest or dividend received, no information available, 0. Any non-cash, any other non-cash income, no information available, that is also 0. So it means nothing is to be deducted out of that. So here we have to take the total, that will become 6 lakhs. So this is the amount of funds from operations. ये हमको funds from operations मिल गए. So we will take 6 lakhs funds from operation, that we will transfer to our fund flow statement. Fund flow statement you can check out. Fund flow statement sources side, first item funds from operations 6 lakhs. Already we have written over here working note number 1. If anyone wants to check how we have calculated this fund from operations 6 lakhs, immediately there is a reference of working note number 1. Now almost we have prepared all the working note and statement. Now just we have to fill up these blank columns back here. So for that purpose now we will take balance sheet again in front of us, and we will check each of the item of balance sheet, and we will complete our fund flow statement. So check out the liability side. First item, equity share capital. First year equity share capital is rupees 10 lakhs. Second year 12 lakhs. It means equity share capital has increased by rupees 2 lakhs. Share capital has increased by rupees 2 lakhs. It means during the year company has issued additional equity shares of rupees 2 lakhs. So that means issue of equity shares. Is it source or application? Obviously source. So issue of equity shares on sources side I will write here 2 lakhs. Issue of equity shares 2 lakhs. Now again go to the balance sheet. Check out the next item, preference share capital. The first year preference share capital amount is 5 lakhs. Second year this amount is rupees 4 lakhs. It means preference capital has reduced by rupees 1 lakh. Now reduction in the amount of preference capital means what? Repayment of preference capital. That means redemption of preference share capital. And redemption of preference capital, whether it is a source or application, so that becomes application. You can check out in our format, redemption of preference shares. So that is rupees, how much it is? It is by rupees 1 lakh. So redemption of preference shares I will write here 1 lakh. So redemption of preference shares 1 lakh. Next, general reserve and profit and loss account. These two we have already considered while calculating funds from operations. So no separate consideration will be required. Next one is bank loan. Check out bank loan. First year 7 lakhs, second year 8 lakhs. It means bank loans has increased by rupees 1 lakh. What does it mean? That company has taken additional loan of rupees 1 lakh during the year. So taking of loan with source or application, so that becomes source. You can check out loans taken. So यहाँ पर हम will write down loans taken 1 lakh. Loans taken during the year 1 lakh. Last year balance was rupees 7 lakhs and this year 8 lakhs. So 7 lakhs was loan taken up to last year. During there how much loans has increased? Taken 1 lakh, because we are preparing fund flow statement. So we have to find out only the difference of the funds. Next one is debentures. Debentures first year is 3 lakhs, second year it is 2 lakhs 50,000. Now here you can check out debentures has decreased by rupees 50,000. Now this reduction in the amount of debenture is on account of what? Repayment of debentures, means redemption. So redemption of debentures, whether it is a source or application, obviously application, you can check out application side, redemption of debentures 50,000. Next one is sundry creditors. Sundry creditors, outstanding expenses. Both these items, these current liabilities, we have considered as a part of change in working capital statement, and we have got the net result of all these funds called as a decrease in the amount of working capital. So when we calculate either increase in working capital or decrease in working capital, so that is a cumulative impact of current liabilities and current assets. So again, these current liabilities and current assets are not required to be considered separately. Next is a proposed dividend. As I told you, proposed dividend, first year proposed dividend has to be shown as an application, and second year has to be added for funds from operations, so which we have already done it. You can check out application side, already dividend paid final, sorry, it is not 1 lakh, final dividend, proposed dividend, last year dividend is 80,000, so it will be 80,000, it is very sorry, by mistake I have written it. So that is 80,000, and proposed dividend of this year, it is 1 lakh, that is added in funds from operations. Please correct it. Last year dividend which we have to show as application is 80,000, because last year provision is rupees 80,000. So this will appear as a application. Next, so this is over. Now we'll go to the asset side. Check out the asset side. Goodwill, reduction in the balance of goodwill, already we have considered in funds from operations. Now next is the investments. Investments, first year 7 lakhs, second year 1 lakh, 8 lakhs 20,000. It means during the year investments have increased by rupees 1 lakh 20,000. Increase in investment means ultimately what? Purchase of investment. Purchase of additional investment of rupees 1 lakh 20,000. So purchase of investment means what? Application or source? Obviously applications. You can check out here is the format on application side. Purchase of investment, I will write here 1 lakh 20,000. So purchase of investment 1 lakh 20,000. Okay. Next, fixed assets. For fixed assets, we have already prepared a separate working note, and we have already taken that amount of purchase of fixed asset working note 7 lakhs that we have already entered. Now what remain? Closing stock, debtors and cash. This is the items which we have considered in change in working capital statement. So no separate consideration is required. Now once again just check out the additional information. First information about depreciation which we have considered in funds from operation as well as in for fixed asset account. Again the company has purchased a new fixed asset 7 lakhs. Firstly we have considered it into the working note number 2 of fixed asset account, and again we have also recorded it in the fund flow statement on application side. Now next one is the interim dividend paid 50,000. So interim dividend paid 50,000. This is the amount of dividend paid during the year in addition to last year final dividend. So this we have to show as an application. So application side, interim dividend we will write as a 50,000. Is it okay? Now almost all the information is over. जहाँ पर कहीं पे ब्लैंक बचा है ऑलरेडी वो जीरो हो चुका है क्योंकि मैंने सब पहले जीरो करके रख दिया था. So this is dash. You can follow the entire format even though if you don't follow the format, जैसे जैसे जो भी आइटम्स रिलेवेंट रहेंगे उतने ही अगर आप लिख दो that is also okay. But as I am using this Excel, that's why I am following the entire format. So the simple thing now we have to take the total of all these items. We have to check out whether the total is matched to each other or not. There is some error, you can check out the manual total. 6 lakhs plus 2 lakhs plus 1 lakh plus 2 lakhs. That comes to 11 lakhs. Okay. Now the second column, you can check out the second year. Second year is auto table. That is also 11 lakhs. It is carried. It means our example is solution is available. You can check out. So this is our fund flow statement. These are our sources. So this year our total funds raised by rupees 1 lakh. How it has raised? On account of funds from operations 6 lakhs, issue of equity shares 2 lakhs, loans taken 1 lakh and decrease in working capital 2 lakhs. So these 11 lakhs funds have raised during the year. How this has been applied? For redemption of preference shares 1 lakh, for redemption of debentures 50,000, for purchase of new fixed assets 7 lakhs, for purchase of investment 1 lakh 20,000, for the payment of final dividend 80,000 and for the payment of interim dividend 50,000. So this is the total is matched to each other. This is our final fund flow statement. I hope you understood it. Please go through it. Try to understand. Please solve it on at your end also. Don't see only the format. Take a pen and paper and solve it while watching this one. So you will understand it better now. Thank you very much.